It takes about 10 years to get your black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, and that's taking the sport seriously. You have to earn your blue belt, then your purple, then your brown, and finally get awarded the prestigious black belt, which is a pretty big deal. But there is a problem. Being a black belt doesn't pay the bills. There are quite literally world champion black belts that still need to deliver food or do Uber driving just to make ends meet. The sport does not pay well considering the sheer amount of commitment necessary to do well. However, for the first time in history, some of the world's best jiu-jitsu athletes will be fighting in Las Vegas for $1 million. So how on earth did this come to happen? Well, let's rewind a bit so you can fully understand the story. There is a competition called ADCC, which is pretty much the World Cup of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. However, despite ADCC growing every 2 years, to the point that they literally had to hire the T-Mobile Arena this year in Las Vegas, fighter pay has stagnated and remained at $10,000 for the winner. For most athletes, this means should they not win, they'll probably lose money.
On our way to CGI where we're going to watch people scrap for $1 million.
Oh, I can't wait, bruv. So I met a few of the fighters in Turkey and whatnot, and we know most of them anyway, and they will do a lot for $1 million, so someone's definitely getting.
And Chris is learning jiu-jitsu today.
Yeah, there's 50 grand resting on the shoulders of my absolute zero expertise. Some bloke, the most lucky bloke, you think that he's lucky with all of the roulette wins he's had. The bloke that I pick to be submission of the weekend, highest paid move in grappling history, is from a combination of me, idiot, and that guy, educated idiot.
But I think the good thing here is that actually, if Chris deems it a good sub, it's probably the most impressive.
Because it will look fancy, right?
Because if someone looks for some kind of outside Dashakarami reverse bolt lock, no one's going to know anything.
Okay. What if we go to the bathroom at the wrong time or something? I guess that's what we'll play.
Basically snitching to Luke that he's been an old man.
It's like telling Dad.
We're in Vegas, for fuck's sake. The mad thing is, when we first started, we used to go out a lot, so I won't lie, the body can't handle it as well as it used to, so we do get tired a lot quicker. But it's Vegas, first time here, sick event, nice-ish people. Imagine.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking hell, mate.
Oh, my bad.
You little baller.
Sorry, I just won on the roulette machine. I won on the roulette today.
He's been losing.
I won on the roulette. Look at all that money. I'm only 4 grand down.
There's actually quite a lot of people that get into MMA after 32 and do club out.
Bruv, thing is, bruv, man's an athlete, innit? I'll do it.
You're not an athlete.
I'll do it. You cannot talk.
You're not an athlete at all.
What are you even wearing?
Hey, white clothes. That's what white people wear.
32, a bit more CTE, great for business, great for brand. You'll be less approachable.
The thing is, Smith doesn't want me to do it because then I'll be more of a badass than him, innit? That's the problem.
How's it going? What's up?
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Hey, see your content out there.
Some criticisms were made publicly by a figure named Craig Jones, who originates from Australia. Craig has earned so many silver medals that he created a team called the B Team. And to quote Craig, everyone's fighting for gold, but if you set your sights on silver, there's no other real competition. Craig noted that ADCC had splashed out a lot of cash on production, venue, and pyro. And when he criticised the lack of fighter pay, the organisers, I quote, said, "Why don't you raise $2 million and do your own fucking event?" And that's exactly what Craig did. Here's a snippet from Craig Jones on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is $1 million in cash.
Falls stays.
That is so ridiculous. Look at that. That's so crazy. Wow. Whoever is running this really trusts you.
They shouldn't.
Those are loose. They're like, a lot of these are just kind of flying around.
Flopping around here.
However, Craig didn't just raise $2 million to run the event. He raised it to pay 2 division champions, under and over 80 kilograms, $1 million in cash for each winner. Not only that, each athlete that took part in the CGI Craig Jones Invitational would get $10,001 just to turn up. $1 more than they would have got if they won ADCC. So with 70 days notice, Craig and Seth, his business partner, put together the world's highest paying grappling event in history, in a venue just 2 miles away, on the very same weekend. When I found out about this, as a lover of the sport myself and someone who competes the best they can, I messaged Craig and I said I wanted in. So I put forward $50,000 of my own cash to whoever could get the most exciting submission of the event. It's a pretty bold move. Now I know some of you may have seen or heard that Chris Williamson and I put together our drink called Tonic, And I know we both got a bit of shit for selling out. But look, it's a truly awesome product, and if you're in America or the UK, I want you to consider at least buying a case. As the company grows, it's only going to spur me on to give back in any way I can, just like this event. So I'll leave some links in the description. If you order a case, I'd be very grateful. Jiu-Jitsu isn't just a sport that you do in the gym, it's great for using with your friends. Like, this is my friend Jade, and he used to be bigger and stronger than me when we played rugby together, but now, every time he takes the piss out of my hairline and calls it a Mercedes-Benz, I can sneak attack my way into his hotel room and give him the smackdown. I can get him to apologise for every horrible thing he's ever said to me, and I can even perform the art of folding all of his clothes whilst he remains in them. And if you wanted this superpower, you can go to your local gym and spend the next few years learning it.
Him on the ropes. I've just got my voice back from Vegas. Big congratulations to Lucas Kennard from Sydney Wrestling Academy, who ended up winning the $50,000 US. And although Chris Williamson has his amazing podcast, I want to position New Tonic and my own personal brand into supporting the Jiu-Jitsu community. Now, really annoyingly, in Australia, we can't get New Tonic here yet because of a company called the TGA. It won't let you put a certain amount of nootropics into drinks. But if you're in America or the United Kingdom, you can get them from Amazon or from our website, newtonic.com. It'll be slightly cheaper from newtonic.com. This is the first time that Kian's been on YouTube. It's my firstborn son. And fun fact for any of you that are wondering why I'd give him a name like Kian, I was adopted from Ireland and I was given the name Kian when I was born, and my parents changed it to James Smith, so I thought I'd pass the name on because my parents that gave me up would have wanted the best life for me, and that's what I want for him. There you go, getting a little bit deep on a YouTube video about Jiu-Jitsu, whatever. And in other semi-exciting news, I am going to make these rash guards available to the public. And that right there is my dog. And the kind of cool thing I'm going to do with the rash guards is they're going to come with an instructional. And any of the money that we make from them, I'm going to put back into that New Tonic pot that I'm going to use to sponsor Jiu-Jitsu tournaments, athletes. So if you guys would be so kind to just try a case. It's not really an energy drink. I call it a productivity drink. But imagine a really nice tasting energy drink with nootropics in. They help you concentrate. So if you spend all day around something like this, those drinks will help. But I warn you, they're good. Alfie. Alf. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. I know I haven't been posting that much on YouTube recently. I've been rather busy, preoccupied. I appreciate you all, and I know some of you are going to be like, oh, do you do Jiu-Jitsu? You hadn't mentioned it. Oh, I didn't even know. But it's a sport I love, and if we do well enough next year, fuck it, 100K. Thanks for watching.